Hello world, welcome to Loving the Language of Literacy. My name is Sofia Li and today I'm doing a mini review and giveaway for Lies We Tell Ourselves by Talley. The lovely folks at Harlequin Teen offered to let me do a giveaway and interview with Talley herself, which I of course immediately jumped on the chance. In my Fall Time Cozy Time book tag right here, I mentioned Lies We Tell Ourselves as what I wanted to be a book that I would want to have be the next big thing. Because obviously, if I'm doing a video about it, a giveaway interview, this book deserves it. If you don't already know, it is about two teenage girls in their senior year of high school. Linda Hairston and Sarah Dunbar are in 1959 in the midst of the integration movement. Sarah Dunbar is black, Linda Hairston is white, and the two of them fall in love, which was outrageous for the time. Personally, I had a lot of good thoughts about this book. I have a full-length written review that I did as a guest post for my Heart Hearts books, right here, click here. That is where I got into my full feels thoughts. Here is a sneak peek of what you might see in the interview. I got to ask her questions about her inspiration and her acceptance and her views on LGBTQ fiction. The LGBTQ genre has had quite a breakout in 2014 in terms of how many books have been released dealing with these issues and how they're becoming more widely accepted. Each author has their own story of why they write LGBTQ fiction. Maybe even a family member, a close friend, or even themselves has fallen in the LGBTQ spectrum. Why did you start writing in this genre, and when did you become interested in it? There are also other questions I asked the author, such as, I know that I greatly appreciated the fact that Lies We Tell Ourselves was written in 2 points of view, and then added the third at the end. What was your reasoning for this? Why not write the book from just one point of view? And what made you decide to divide these points of view into parts versus individual chapters? I also asked Robin about her writing process with the question, Lies We Tell Ourselves seems like the type of story that you would need to know from the beginning to end. And because of NaNoWriMo fever is in the air, I'm dying to know, are you a pantser or a plotter? And I just thought this was an amazing opportunity. I've done author interviews before, but this one is really good. And Robin, if you're watching this by any chance, thank you so much for taking the time to answer these long and lengthy questions with equally good, thought-out answers in response. This book, surprisingly, I rated it a 5 out of 5 stars. There was a slow beginning. For me, Lies We Tell Ourselves had so many strikes against it within the first 100 pages. I want to say that I don't normally read historical fiction novels, and I don't normally find LGBTQ books that unique, surprisingly. Even though there aren't many out in the world, there are usually some classic tropes. It was slow. The plot seemed to cop out to all of these ordinary tropes. And I kind of dumped it for like 3 other books while I was reading it. But after that 100 point mark, I saw that the book was in 2 points of view. And if you don't know me by now, I am a sucker for 2 points of view. And then we found out that we got a third at the end. The design of this book was so special because instead of a normal number at the top of each chapter, it was lie and then number. And that lie would be a kind of a hint and foreshadowing of what the next chapter would talk about, which I thought was extremely interesting. This would have gone on more of the classic tropes if Sarah and Linda had been friends, but the fact that they were lovers was completely amazing and original. And I love the ending of this book, which was both predictable and surprising. I knew the protagonist would come out of alive, and in the story, you weren't always certain that they would come out alive. Even though it wasn't dystopian, there was so much violence going on with the integration and segregation movements. Talley was amazing with how much internal conflict she gave her readers, because it was a lot like my favorite book of all time, Legend by Marie Lu, in the way that you didn't really know what side to root for. Obviously, you thought that you should root for Sarah, but when you saw both the ignorance, the naivety, and just how little these white people knew about the black conditions, it was kind of like, can we blame them? But at the same time, you're like, no, they're humans, they can think for themselves, they know that this isn't right. This giveaway is run through Rafflecopter, and if you don't already know, Rafflecopter is a great free giveaway site where there are certain options of things to do for the giveaway enterer yourself to do, such as follow me on Twitter, subscribe to this channel, comment on this video, all those kinds of things. And this giveaway will run from Wednesday, October 22nd to 2 weeks from now, which is November 5th. So you have from Wednesday to the next Wednesday to enter this giveaway. I hope you enter, and good luck. I'd like to sum this up by saying I loved Lies We Tell Ourselves. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars, and although there are few, and I do mean very few, problems I had with it, Lies We Tell Ourselves was a pleasant surprise amongst the many books I have read lately, and a truly enjoyable, thought-provoking, and wonderful historical fiction. Thank you so much, Robin Talley, the folks at Harlequin. I will see you soon in another video. Keep calm and read on. Goodbye!